Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Jennifer McKeon. File number is 20-005770 OT. Council appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Jennifer McKeon, who is present in the courtroom to my right.
Today is the date that was set for a jury trial, but it was converted to a plea date. I do have a plea sheet in here, but I'm not sure how old it is, or if this is still the offer, that the offer was for a moving violation resulting in accident.
That is correct.
Okay. Okay, and that's section 3255. Is that the one that you're looking for? I only see moving violation resulting in an at-fault accident. Just want to make sure we're.
It's a 4-point civil infraction.
That's correct. Okay, Ms. McKeon, you want to accept that offer today?
Yes, sure.
You understand that that is a civil infraction that comes with 4 points?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Are you threatening you to make sure to accept that and waive your right to trial
No,
by promising you anything?
no.
Oh. Fine is $100. When can you make payment? Your fine is $100. When can you make payment?
Maybe about, a couple of weeks, maybe a month, just because I'm starting to work again with my father-in-law, just part-time, but I don't want to say too, work's picking back up, so I'm hoping a month should be sufficient time.
Okay, I'll put that you'll pay within 30 days, okay?
Okay.
You can pay up at the window, you can come up and pay in person, or you can go online. You use your case number, it'll pull up the amount that you owe, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions? Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you. When you get a free sheet, put it on the opposite side, whoever did this, so I can see it. Free sheet, put it on the opposite side. The clerk's office should see it. Okay, let's see. She's got a couple minutes.
this week.
Good morning. Who's on the Moto e-play?
Robin Frederick.
Okay, thank you. morning, Ms. Donnelly.
Morning, Your Honor.
We have Ms. Bikes here, and then Ms. Frederick. I'm not sure if you represent Ms. Frederick, but did you need to speak to Ms. Bikes?
I've spoken to Ms. Bikes previously. I have also updated the prosecutor with her efforts to get her license, so I'm just waiting on an offer if possible. Ms. Frederick, I do need to speak with her in a breakout room.
Okay, I'll put you in a private meeting with her. Is there an offer on the Bikes matter?
Your Honor, the offer would be that the city would be willing to dismiss the charge if she pays off the remaining $200 balance that she owes to the state of Tennessee regarding her license clearance.
You need a new date, Ms. Donnelly?
Yes, Ms. Bikes says that she can, she gets Social Security and she was gonna pay it with, when she gets her payment in July. So if we can get this adjourned to sometime after the beginning of July.
July 11th at 9:30. July 11th at 9:30. Do you have any questions, Ms. Bikes? You're muted, ma'am. Can you unmute, please?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, then you're all set. We'll see you on July 11th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then Ms. Donnelly, I'll put you and Ms. Frederick in a private meeting room. Oh. What's the date again? July 11th. At good morning, ma'am. What's your name? Ma'am?
Elizabeth Owen.
Okay, thank you. Keithley?
Your Honor,
Yes, I have a Zachariah Gahanju in the courtroom. He applied for court-appointed counsel. We don't have a status on that.
give me just a moment, Your Honor.
No problem.
It appears, Your Honor, that matter was assigned to Ms. Donnelly.
Okay, very good. So we'll get him on Zoom. Thank you.
Never called me. Same thing with Alex. We got a hold of her, asked her for more financial information.
Here. Looks red to me.
Morning. Person in the red shirt, can you say your name?
Stephen Bechtel.
Bechtel, do you have an attorney?
I'm representing Mr. Bechtel.
You need to speak with him, Mr. Keithley.
If I could, please.
We need his prints. Do we need his fingerprints? Okay, Mr. Becker, we need your fingerprints. You're gonna need to come in today and get them done, okay?
I live in the state of Ohio and I don't currently have a driver's license. That's the issue. I had called the court Friday to inform them. I only received the package from the court, was it Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, and come across that fingerprint paperwork and called the court Friday.
Okay. But, put them in a private meeting room. And then,
Am I supposed to join this room or?
Yes, Mr. Bechtel.
Ms. Donnelly? Oh. Let me bring this Frederick back.
Ms. Frederick was having technical issues. Her video and audio were stopped working. Well, they were working, but she couldn't hear me.
Okay. All right, well, you have some other people here. I have Elizabeth Owen. Did you need to speak to her?
Your Honor, no, I'm ready with Ms. Owen.
We're on the record in the matters, the people of the city of Lansing versus Elizabeth Owen, file number 21-02721 and 21-03213, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
An Assistant Public Defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the defendant Elizabeth Owen, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Thank you. Today was a date that was set for pre-trials on both matters. How are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Owen is attempting to get a substance abuse assessment from Community Mental Health. She has an intake scheduled for June 8th. It's my understanding that she would, at that point, be scheduled for a substance abuse assessment. So I would be requesting an adjournment to the end of June or beginning of July.
You've been adjourning this for almost 6 months for a substance abuse assessment. I'm not understanding why.
Your Honor, yes, Ms. Owen is of limited means. She couldn't afford an assessment. So she went through, I suggested Community Mental Health. She was having some problems because she didn't have her ID. So she had to go to Secretary of State to get her a state ID. And now that she has scheduled. And I thought, Community Mental Health would do these assessments usually the same day, or an appointment, just one appointment for the assessment. But it's my understanding that she has to first have an intake and then she can have this assessment.
Okay. You said she has one scheduled at this time?
She has the intake scheduled for June 8th.
give me. So she'll have the intake June 8th, and then she can schedule the assessment,
That's my understanding, yes, Your Honor.
and then we need to get a report. I'm gonna set
Yes.
this in August. I'm just gonna leave it to you to follow up with her and make sure that's happening.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We can move August 1st at 9 a.m. August 1st at 9 a.m. Do you have any questions, Ms. Owen? Oh,
You're muted, Miss
yeah.
Owen.
I don't have any questions.
Okay, we'll see you on August 1st, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know if what happened to Miss Frederick, she's not come back. Jesse Bridges is failed to appear. So make sure to pinch more. And my understanding, Ms. Donnelly, is that you are or were assigned to Zachary Gahanju. Must be recent because we don't have an appearance. So did you need to speak with them at all?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll put him in the private meeting room.
Morning, who's on the Moto E5 play?
Hello?
Person who just logged in on the Moto E5.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name?
It's
ma'am?
Robin Frederick. I got disconnected.
Frederick, can you start your video?
Mr. Keithley, are you ready with Mr. Beckel?
I am, Your Honor.
Can we hear back from the, from LPD?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Can we hear back, did we hear back from LPD? I'm having Mr. Bigelow call LPD to see if Mr. Beckel could go be fingerprinted in Ohio, and they provide them to us. Hi, Objection, and how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I have a question. I have a defendant here today, well, he's here, he's not in person. And he has an OWI and like 4 other cases pending from 2018. He needs fingerprinting, but he lives in Ohio. He doesn't have a license. Is he able to be fingerprinted there and they transfer it to us? Well, the opposite. Is he able to be printed in Ohio for our case? Okay. Okay, sounds good. No problem. Sorry, it's cold in here today. Breathing.
He's gonna double check.
Sergeant, he said, hold on real quick. You know, if you dial 4672, it's directly the sergeant, right? 4672. It's sticking right here. I go straight to the sergeant. I don't have time for the. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Bye. Okay, it sounds like they're gonna get back to us with the answer as to whether or not he can be fingerprinted and then transfer it. He's gonna have the officer call you back. Okay. We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Stephen Beckel. File numbers 18L2406332, 18063558, 18074553, 18L2401033. Council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Stephen Bechtel Jr., who is present via Zoom.
Thank you. And today's the date that was set for pre-trials in each of these matters. How are we proceeding on these?
Thank you, Your Honor. As one of the charges here is an operating while intoxicated offense, we would be requesting that all of these matters be adjourned while Mr. Bechtel goes and gets a substance abuse assessment.
July 11th at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. And by then, we should have an answer about whether or not you can be printed in Ohio. Okay, sir? Can you unmute for me, please? Can you unmute your device? Okay,
Okay, I can hear you. I just can barely hear you, so I'm sorry.
okay. I said that your next court date will be July 11th at 9:30, and by then we should have a response about if you can be fingerprinted at the police department where you live, and they transfer it to us. Our
Okay.
police is looking into that.
Okay, do you want me to look into that?
Well, we have our police department looking into it right now,
Okay. Okay,
but we'll see you on July 11th, okay?
okay. All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
You're free to go, Mr. Beckel.
Okay.
Great, thanks.
Thank you. Ms. Solly, are you ready to proceed on Mr. Wahanju?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matters of the people of the city of Lansing versus Zachariah Gahanju, file number 22-00973 and 22L271363. Council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Kyle, how are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Gahungo has to figure out what's suspending his license. So at this time, I've gone over with him the process of getting his driving record from the Secretary of State, and hopefully he can get down there and get a copy for me. We'd be asking, and hopefully he can get it clarified. So 30 days adjournment is what we're requesting.
June 27th at 9 a.m. June 27th at 9 a.m. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Gahangu, will bring you a notice for your next court date, okay, sir? Can you hear me, Mr. Gahangu?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll get you a notice for your next court date. Mr. Bigelow will be there in a moment to get the iPad.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, and Ms. Frederick is back, Ms. Donnelly. Did you need to go back in the breakout room?
Ms. Frederick, did you need to further talk to me about the restitution?
No, I understood you sent it to my email, right?
I'm sending it right now.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, no, I'm ready to proceed.
All right.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Robin Renee Frederick, file number 21-02786. Council appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Robin Frederick, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Today's the date that's set for a restitution hearing. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, I have I've received and reviewed the added OWI restitution with Ms. Frederick. At this time, we would have no objection to the restitution.
Okay, is this OWI cost recovery or what kind of restitution is this?
It is OWI recovery, Your Honor, for officers' time.
Thank you. What's the amount?
It is
Here.
I'm sorry, $232.79.
Oh, to Lansing Police Department.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and that's all we have for restitution?
That is all.
Ms. Frederick, are you still there?
I don't think she can hear us. That's the problem.
Can you hear me, Ms. Frederick?
That's the same problem I had with her last time.
And I can't hear anything. I don't know what happened.
Can you hear us, Ms. Frederick? Okay, well, you can't hear us. I don't know if you have her number, if you want to give her a phone call,
I do, Your Honor.
have her try to relog in. I'll
right.
get her off the record.
Why is it on? Man, this is crazy right now. No, I don't see anyone. What? And I can't hear anything. Should I? I'm gonna hang up and call back.
Ms. Frederick, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, we're back on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Robin Frederick. And before you lost your audio, the understanding was that you were not objecting to the restitution amount of $232.79 owed to the Lansing Police Department for responding to the OWI. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. So the amount of $232.79 will be ordered. And you can make monthly payments on that, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional matters, council?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
None for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set, Ms. Frederick.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm not sure where Raymond Gray is. They've not appeared, so we'll bench warrant. Bradley Slater, my understanding is that they were supposed to be logged in from the Polycom through the jail, but that's not happening.
Apparently he's over at 55th.
Okay, Slater must be over at 55th. Are they gonna put him on later? What's their plan?
Yes, Your Honor. It does appear he had a pretrial in front of Judge Allen at 9 this morning.
Okay, I think we're gonna see if they'll be able to put him on later.
Right.
Okay. morning, sir. What's your name?
Good morning, Andre Griffin.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we're waiting for your attorney to log in, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Ms. Vinsky.
Good morning, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Andre Griffin. I have file number 20-00453. Council, can I have your appearance, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marissa Vinsky appearing on behalf of Andre Griffin, who is also attending via Zoom.
Thank you. Today is the date that was set for a pretrial. I also have another file here, 21L2694871, Mr. Griffin, in which you have a speeding 1 to 5 over. You owe $186. Okay. Can you unmute your device, sir? You're still muted.
Okay, there we go. Okay, can you hear me now?
I can, thank you. You
Okay.
owe $186 on that. When do you plan to make payment?
Hopefully this week. I'm an Uber driver, so that's how I got that ticket. But it's unfortunate. So hopefully sometime this week I plan on paying that ticket.
Okay, I'll put that you'll make payment within 14 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You can make payment in person at the window of 6th floor of City Hall, or you can just make payment online using your citation number if you still have that, okay?
Okay, can we do it? Can I make a payment over the phone, or does it have to be those two options?
No, you cannot make a payment over the phone. You can either come in person or you can go to the court website.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, and so as to the assault and battery, is there an offer on this?
Your Honor, I did speak with the victim on Friday and gave her the weekend to think about it. She has indicated she does not wish to pursue this matter any further. And based upon that information, the city moves to dismiss the charge.
This case will be dismissed. So Boyle, can you provide me with a nollie? Can you hear me, Ms. O'Boyle?
Yes, I will provide one.
Okay, thank you. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing for Mr. Griffin, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. morning, Ms. Donnelly.
They said they could put them back later today, but they don't know. Gonna email me and ask what time. Good for you. when-
Who's the attorney? This afternoon, they're not here. We don't have any, we'll just reset it because the city attorneys don't have to be here this afternoon. So why he doesn't have an attorney? Interesting. Did he request for attorney counsel? Okay. Ms. Donnelly or Mr. Keithley, do you know if Mr. Slater was denied court-appointed counsel?
He was not, Your Honor. I am appointed in that matter. It was a late appointment for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what happened on his application. I got appointed late last week, but I am appointed on that matter.
Okay, so they're not sure when he's gonna come back from 55th. So what I'll do is I'll just reset these because you all are not here this afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
No problem. June 6th at 10:30. Okay, what's your name? What's your name?
Robert Pearl.
Oh. Is that your attorney, your client, Mr. Keithley?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need to speak to him privately?
If I could, please.
I'll add him to room 2.
I'm sorry, my mandatory.
Okay, you ready, Mr. Pearl?
I am, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Robert Pearl the fourth, file number 21L270241, 22-0030, and 22-0031, and 22-00813, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Robert Pearl, who is present via Zoom.
Pre-trials on each of these files. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. As I understand it, we have an offer contingent upon Mr. Pearl making some efforts in terms of getting his license and clearing up some issues there. I've spoken about it with Mr. Pearl. He does have an appointment with the Secretary of State on June 15th to deal with the issues regarding his license. On that basis, Your Honor, we would be requesting a, I guess, 45-day adjournment, considering that it is the 23rd and his appointment is on the 15th of next month.
July 18th at 9:30.
Put
Any
that in my
additional matters
meeting.
for the record?
Nothing else for the city, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, you're all set. We'll see you on July 18th, Mr. Pearl.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
You are using the device audio. The host has opened breakout rooms. The host has asked you to start your video. Start my video.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
My name is Douglas Bain Aubrey. That's my whole name. My first name is Douglas, last name is Aubrey. I'm sorry.
You have an attorney, sir?
Ma'am?
Do you have an attorney representing you, sir?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a private meeting room with the city attorney, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Justin Moore? Justin Moore, can you hear me? Mr. Aubrey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you if you can hear me.
Okay, thank you. Are we ready on Mr. Aubrey, Ms. O'Boyle?
We are, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Douglas Aubrey, file number 22L2678751, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
And Mr. Aubrey is proceeding today without counsel.
Yes, I am.
met privately with the city attorney. Is there an offer on this?
There is, Your Honor. I did have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Aubrey in a breakout room. And at that time, we did reach a tentative resolution of this matter. At this time, we're requesting a 45-day adjournment of this case with the understanding that during that period of time, Mr. Aubrey will make efforts to obtain his temporary driver's license and provide that at the next hearing date. Should he do so, the city would dismiss the case at that time.
July 11th at 10 a.m.
Say it one more time, ma'am.
July 11th at 10 a.m.
Okay, July 11th, 10 a.m.
Do you have any questions today, sir?
Nope, July 11th at 10 a.m. I should have everything together. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. We'll see you then.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye. Justin Moore?
You have to do it.
I don't believe Mr. Moore can hear me. Is it Sankoy Terry? Mr. Terry, can you unmute?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Nicoy there.
Mr. Keithley, is that your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
You need to speak to him?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Moore, can you hear me? Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people. City of Lansing versus Sankoy Terry, file number 21L2629363 and 18-044320M, council appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Mr. Terry, who is present via Zoom.
Thank you. Today is the date that's set for pre-trials on both files. How are we proceeding on these?
At this time, Your Honor, the city is moving to dismiss both cases. The park after dark is no longer a criminal matter. Therefore, the city is moving to dismiss. And the other matter, unfortunately, there was a defect in the ticket that requires dismissal at this time.
Okay, both matters will be dismissed. You're all set, Mr. Terry.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks. Hope you guys do too.
Unable to access. I apologize. 1 second. I need to allow it to use the camera for some reason. Zoom, camera.
Mr. Moore, can you hear me?
I called him, Your Honor. He should have cleared that up, the sound issues. Mr. Moore, you gotta unmute yourself though.
Okay.
You can hear us.
Does it work?
There you go.
No.
Hello?
Can you
Am I
hear
working?
us, Mr. Moore?
I hear, yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Ms. Donnelly, did you need to speak to Mr. Moore privately?
No, I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay. On the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing, person Justin Moore, I have file numbers 22L2695821 and 22-00996. Council appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
An Assistant Public Defender, Sarah Donnelly, on behalf of the defendant, Justin Moore, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Thank you. Today's the date set for a pre-trial on both files. How are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor, at this time, Mr. Moore believes that he has a suspension that he needs to pay off in East Lansing. He says that he can make payments, weekly payments, and it'll take him about a month. So at this time, we were requesting a 30-day adjournment.
June 27th at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Do you have any questions today, Mr. Moore?
No, I do not.
Okay, we'll see you on June 27th.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Okay, and Mr. Christensen, you're here for Ms. Stover, is that correct?
Yes, I'm here on behalf of Amber Stauffer, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing. I have 3 files versus Amber Stauffer, 22-00994, 22L2679412, and 413. Council appearance.
Edward Christensen on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing, Your Honor.
Today's the date that was set for explanation hearing and 1 pre-trial. Are we proceeding on these?
Your Honor,
Yeah. I don't think we've had an opportunity to speak in a breakout room, and I think that this case would benefit from such a discussion, Your Honor.
I concur.
Mr. Christensen, I'm going to add you to room 3.
Keithley? So Boyle, are you there?
I am here.
Were you all ready to proceed on Ms. Stoffer?
We are, Your Honor. Nick.
Thank you. Okay. Mr. Keithley, are you there?
Nick, I messaged him. I'll figure out where he is.
I'm sorry, Nick, did you need me for something?
Mr. Keithley, Eduardo Manduano is here. Did you need to speak with him? He's here.
No, I've already
in person.
spoken with him.
You ready to proceed on his case?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Be just a moment.
Okay. Are we ready to proceed on Ms. Stopper?
We are, Your Honor.
Okay, we're back on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Amber Stopper. The councils have had an opportunity to meet privately. How are we handling these matters?
Your Honor, go ahead.
Go ahead. Your Honor, at this point, the defense would like to ask for a 60-day adjournment for a second pretrial.
And what is the purpose of the 60-day adjournment?
We're trying to make sure that, well, we're trying to find out if Mrs. Stauffer can get her license reinstated. And so we could possibly have her license in good standing again, as opposed to this. Her suspension has been for quite some time, and she was already in the process of taking the steps with DLAD to get her license back, and we were hoping that she could complete that prior to this case being resolved.
Okay, and if she is able to get her license reinstated, was there an offer, Mr. Boyle?
The offer would be to dismiss the DWLS charge in full.
Okay, let me do. You can do July 25th at 9:30. July 25th at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
None, Your Honor, for the defendant.
Okay, you're all set for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
We need to give him one. Does he need to speak to the attorney? He does not have an attorney, so he needs to speak to the city. He's gonna need to be on Zoom. Okay, we ready on Mr. Newman?
Your Honor, yes, I've spoken with Mr. Newman. I'm still waiting on a definite offer from the city so that we can proceed.
Are you looking for another date or, well, I would imagine, because if you have an offer, you probably need to consider it.
Yes, you would need time to consider it, but I would, if that's all possible today, to at least get the offer. If not, yes,
Is there an offer, Mr. Boyle?
Your Honor, not at this time. I mean, we had previously discussed going into a specialty court, but it was at the last hearing date, we were advised that Mr. Newman is not interested in participating in sobriety court, even though he was deemed eligible for said specialty court. The city is reviewing the case. However, at this time, there are no current offers.
Your Honor, just
The
a,
offer was- sounds like the
yeah.
offer was for him to participate in sobriety court. We adjourned this multiple times. for him
Your
to get
Honor,
an assessment and to see if he qualified for sobriety court, for him to now say he's not interested.
That's not the case, Your Honor. He is eligible for drug court. Before we would, and then I also think he might be even eligible for mental health court. But at this point, Your Honor, I am looking to see what the city's offer is going to be if he does do a specialty court. Back when we had him screened for sobriety court, the understanding from the city was that if he goes into sobriety court, he can be given there would be another offer. It was never specified what kind of offer he would get. So yes, sobriety court wouldn't take him because it's not an alcohol problem. He was eligible for drug court. He is considering drug court because he is eligible. But like I said, I just wanted to see what that definite offer was going to be before he commits to it, to plead guilty.
So he's not saying he's not interested. He just doesn't know what the offer would be for him to plead and be sentenced to drug court as a possibility. Is that clear?
A drug court or any specialty court. Like I said, I think he might even be eligible for mental health court.
Sounds good. Okay,
That
I'm
was
gonna
not-
adjourn this for at least 2 weeks because I think you probably need to speak with the city attorney while you all work through that, and then give Mr. Newman sufficient time to consider whatever the offer is, if there's an offer. Mr. Boyle, you were gonna say something?
I was just gonna clarify that prior communications, it wasn't clear to me that he was still considering specialty courts. I was back to the drawing board was my understanding. But now that I know that he is in consideration, I will factor that in and I will get an offer to Ms. Donnelly today.
June 6th at 10:30. Any additional matters while he's here?
Thank for the city, Your Honor.
None for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, and we do have your fingerprints now, so you're all set. We'll see you on June 6th, okay, Mr. Newman?
Okay, thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay. Mr. Wixie is here for Mr. Cardenas. Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Fidel Cardenas, file number 22-00543.
Hemos iniciado la sesión en el caso de Fidel Cardenas 2022-22005443
Okay, and because we have an interpreter here, I'm going to swear you in, Mr. Litzy, if you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Mr. Cardenas, do you have an attorney?
Señor Cárdenas, ¿usted tiene abogado?
Me pusieron uno del estado, traté de localizar con él y no me pude contactar con él.
They gave me one, but I couldn't communicate with him or get in contact with him.
Your Honor, I'm appointed to his case.
Okay, very good.
Su señoría me ha asignado a mí a su caso.
Okay.
File an appearance on this.
Your honor, yes, my office should have filed an appearance.
Usted presentó una notificación de representación. Sí, mi despacho debería haber presentado ese documento ya.
Yo,
Let me put you, do you need to speak to your client privately?
¿Usted necesita hablar con su cliente en privado?
con usted.
Yes, your honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Okay, thank you. I'm not sure what happened to Huffman. Issue a bench warrant. I need a bench warrant on Huffman. A bench warrant on Huffman. Okay. You said Shaw, okay. I will issue a bench warrant on Shaw as well. Is this one going? Okay, Mr. Keithley?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
You're representing Mr. Mandujano?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay, did you need to speak to him?
No, Your Honor, I'm ready to proceed.
Okay, so you can come up to the table there. On the record, in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Eduardo Mandujano, file number 22-004070D, council appearance.
Morning, Your Honor. Amanda O'Boyle appearing on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good morning, Your Honor. James Keithley, Assistant Public Defender, appearing on behalf of Eduardo Mandujano, who is present in the courtroom.
Today was the date that was reset for a pretrial. It looks like we were adjourning this matter because there was no copy of an assessment. Did you get that, Mr. Keithley?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, I did not. Mr. Mandujano came over to my office after his last hearing, believing that he had a copy of the assessment with him. In reviewing the documents that he was provided by his assessment provider, in this case, I believe it was Cristo Ray, he did not actually have a copy of the assessment. I know that he has been in contact with Cristo Ray trying to keep this moving along and to get a HIPAA waiver done such that they would be able to share the assessment with me directly. And I've received contact from Cristo Ray regarding Mr. Mandujano's assessment. As yet, I have not actually received it. The most recent communication I've received suggests that they are wanting to go back through the assessment process for some reason. That just came in this morning about 20 minutes ago, so I'm going to be reaching out to them to try to understand why it is they would be restarting the assessment process. As I indicated at our last hearing, Your Honor, he has done an assessment. I believe that was done on March 25th. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on Cristo Ray's end. With all of that in mind, we would be requesting a further adjournment of this matter.
Okay, sounds good. Give me a couple minutes. June 6th. June 6th at 10:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
We'll get you a new date, okay, sir? Thank you.
Well, Your Honor, I don't believe I have anything else this morning, so with the court's leave, I'm gonna log out.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Do it here.
Yeah, there you go. Let's move.
Okay, no, he can stay there because it's easier for the interpreter.
You're gonna stay right here. So you're gonna-
Okay, we're back on the record in the matter of the people of the city of Lansing versus Fidel Cardenas.
Iniciado la sesión otra vez en el caso de la ciudad de Lansing contra el señor Cárdenas.
Okay, Ms. Donnelly, did you need to speak to the city attorney on this?
Señora Donnelly, ¿necesita hablar con la fiscal?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like that.
Su señoría me
You're in
gustaría.
a private meeting room.
Le vamos a poner un cuartito.
I'm gonna move you to room 3, Ms. Donnelly.
Le voy a pasar al cuarto 3, señora Donnelly.
Hey, Nick, if you can hear me, I'll take another breakout room with the translator and Mr. Cardenas for a possible resolution before we go on the record.
Mr. Lixie, are you there?
Yes. Yeah.
you should still be in the first breakout room. So if you go back to breakout rooms, you should be able to re-enter there.
Okay. Miren.
Are we ready to proceed with Mr. Cardenas? Or did you need to speak to him again?
No, Your Honor, I'm ready to
Did
proceed.
you speak to Miss? Okay, sounds good. We'll bring him back. Okay. Okay, Mr. Cardenas. I have a plea sheet. And it says the city is moving to amend to impeding traffic.
Señor Cárdenas, tengo un formulario para negociación de pena y dice aquí que la ciudad va a modificar delito a una infracción de impedir el tránsito. Yes.
Infraction, it's not a criminal action.
Es una infracción civil, no es un delito penal.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Do you want to accept that, sir?
¿Quiere aceptar eso?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, your fine is $125.
Su multa va a ser de $125.
Sí.
Yes.
When can you pay?
¿Cuánto tiempo necesita para pagar?
Tratar de sacar la licencia y no tener más problemas lo más rápido.
To try to get my license back and not have problems, try to pay it as fast as I can.
Okay, well, what date is that?
Y no es
How much time
para,
is it?
¿para cuándo? ¿Cuánto tiempo quiere para, cuánto tiempo de un plazo para que usted pague esa multa? ¿Cuánto tiempo quiere?
Ahora mismo voy la pago. Dígame.
I'll go right now and pay it.
Oh. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
¿Algo más, abogada?
For the city, Your Honor.
No de parte de la ciudad
And none for defense. Thank you.
y nada de mi parte tampoco.
And you're all set, Mr. Cardenas.
Eso es todo, señor Cárdenas.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Lexi,
Thank you, Judge.
thank you. And that's all I have, Ms. Boyle and Ms. Donnelly.
See you this afternoon. Thank